Showtime, my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zora and thank you for tuning in. And let's talk about the spring season of 2026. So yeah, it's now almost over. So the final few have to start coming out for particular animes. And we are already in the summer season, as some of the summer season anime already have started. But I want to talk about the overall review of the spring season. Also, I felt like it was really good and it had some animes that were beyond my expectation. So yeah, this is going to be a review and let's talk about it overall. As you can see, we are on my anime list. And now we can see all the anime that came the previous season. And I will talk about mainly about the anime I have watched and some anime I've heard and how good they were. And yeah, let's get started with Witch Hat Atelier. This was one of the most anticipated anime that season. And it was deserved. I watched all the episodes, 30 episodes. It was really good. And Bad Films did a really good animation. I felt they... Oh wow, they don't have other series. It's surprising. Zombie 100, Zombie 100, which really beloved. I felt it was okay, but Witch Hat Atelier for a new animation studio potentially, or potentially from a base of a different company. Yeah, the animation was freaking phenomenal. I felt they worked like multiple years on Witch Hat Atelier. Also, the second season is coming, and yeah, it's right now. I've been enjoying so far, and I've seen people their comparison. This is similar to it feels like more like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which I can understand. I can see the resemblance or the energy of it. And yeah, Witch Hat Atelier was really good. It has also sort of a dark mystery-ish with some of particular characters, and with also the fantasy aspect is really interesting. It's not just basic mana style, it's a different view of what we have seen of particular fantasy magic system in anime. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'll be watching season 2. I really have been enjoying this far, and this was the hype was deserved. Animation phenomenal, especially when and Quilfy, the master, did his spell was really phenomenal. Let's talk about ReZero. Oh my goodness, this season 19 episodes. Okay, and some of the episodes are still delayed. Are coming late out. And yeah, this season was freaking wow, especially crazy, especially if you watch ReZero, especially this season. 9.9, 9.2. It's really amazing. As in the beginning of the season, it was okay. I didn't feel as impacted compared to the previous season, but later on after a particular episode, if you have not watched it, please watch it. It got hectic. It went from 0 to 100 really quick, and how terrifying the abilities in the series are, which is crazy. And you're constantly thinking what's happening, and the tower is it's crazy. Goodness gracious, this episode was if you've watched it, you know. But yeah, ReZero was freaking a phenomenal season. I've really enjoyed this, and I really appreciate that this season showcased how brutal the world is compared to different seasons. We know with the post, you know what, everybody knows particularly about Return by Death, right? My main character Subaru. But in this season, that particularly shows how terrifying it is compared to previous season. We know if you watch, especially season 1, you know how messed up it is. Season 2, especially. Season 3 also was not as crazy, as it feels like Super didn't die as much as compared to the previous season. And especially in this season, it's legit terrifying, but it was ridiculous good. Class of the Reed season 4. It was interesting at first. In the first season, in the beginning, got 3 episodes at once, which was really cool. And the final episodes, wow! The final episodes, the animation, especially when the fight scene came along, was really good. I mean, Class of the Elite, we had some instances where the characters were fighting, but it wasn't out of the ordinary. With that, it was surprising how the choreography was. Animation was on point. I mean, the animation style is a bit different. You can especially see it with some characters and art style. Especially the art style is a bit different. It's not all completely different with the animation also, but you can see some characters look a bit different compared to how they used to look. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. the fifth season has been already confirmed. Looking forward to it. Reincarnate as a slime. I've been enjoying so far. I really like it. Right now we are in the early stage of, we're in the first core, so we're gonna have multiple cores. Multiple cores are still ongoing, so directly to second core, and we're gonna see one of my favorite characters now, and one arc which I'm really excited about as a light novel reader. And yes, in general, the season was good, not out of ordinary, but it was good. I've been enjoying it. Demons of the Shadow Realm. This was one of the animes I wanted to watch, and this is really cool. They're gonna have 24 episodes, so it will continue through the summer season also. But I was not able to watch any episode yet. I've heard good stuff. It's been, for people, from what I've heard, it's been good. Not crazy, but it's been good. But yeah, I need to watch it. Restoria Sword and Wand. Wow, this season was straight up heat, like bang after bang after bang after, because there's so many things happening. It was constantly like action packed, and each episode was really memorizing, especially with our main protagonist Will, and later on getting more understanding more about him and what makes him so different compared to everyone else. Yeah, it's really cool. Restoria Sword and Wand, especially with the fight scenes. Animation was constantly on top. Music, everything. There's nothing I can say negative about the season. Season 3 also has been confirmed, but the only problem I have now with Restoria Sword and Wand is the manga is still, of course, going, and it's not a weekly series, it's a monthly series, so there's only one chapter is coming out each month. So the moment season 3 potentially will come out, it will take, depending when it will come out, I don't know, let's say next year or in 2 years time. From season 3 to season 4, it will be a long hiatus, because there's not many stuff they can cover anymore because it's a monthly series. Plus, nobody wants filler, or if they can add anything like based on the author, like extra material or the novels. I mean, they can technically animate some of the novel stuff because there's also links to Historia. But yeah, in Phenomenal season. Dr. Stone. I'll probably make a separate video about Dr. Stone, like Dr. Stone in general. I love Dr. Stone. It was freaking phenomenal. It's kind of crazy with another series that ended. Big long series that sort of ended as Dr. Stone debuted in 2019. I remember it because I was watching Dr. Stone when it came out, and it was one of my favorite series that year. I think it was my second favorite season that debuted in 2019. Similar to Fire Force, also came out 2018 and also ended this year. Now we have to say farewell of Dr. Stone, which is, Senku is one. I love Dr. Stone so much. Senku is one of the coolest main characters, and yeah, I will talk about it in the future. And seeing Dr. Stone over is really it's weird. It's also a bit sad for me, but I really enjoyed it. The Angel Next Door, but I have not watched season 1. But yeah, this anime being compared, these 3 animes being compared the most. I heard good stuff about this also. 8.6, wow. This is also from the Ramparts of Ice. It's the same creator of You and I Are Polar Opposites, which takes place also in the same universe, probably. But yeah, I heard it was okay, but I heard from people who watch like these 3, they said this is the weakest out of these 3. The anime that took a lot of people surprised was I made friends with the second period in my class. People thought it was like typical this romance with the non-popular guy and stuff, and yeah, but this anime does it so well, like with character interaction, with different problems they face, and they deal everything in the same episode, which really I appreciate. And how character express their feelings is done really well, and how prevalent the parents are in this anime is also really good, because most of the time, and especially in high school anime, not a lot of parents are really involved. They're mentioned a few times, but then they're gone. But in this anime, they were really prevalent, which is really amazing to see. And this is really cool. That's what I've been enjoying about it. And yeah, then with Marriage Toxin. This was the anime which I didn't know had in my mind when coming into this season. And I heard good stuff after multiple episodes came out. and I've just recently finished it. Oh, it's by Bones film, fair enough. Well, the animation was really good, and the character animation action is so good. And yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. Season 2 is coming out next year, which is really cool. And yeah, I've been enjoying this. Yeah, it's been really good. Better. I didn't expect that. Just finished it like literally a day ago. Guys can be kind to an otaku. This was also like one of the beloved anime this season. So when it comes to romance, and yeah, I would say girls can be kind to otaku is really good. Animation is also really good by TMS Entertainment, which is cool. And yeah, been enjoying this. I'm excited for more. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, it's really cool. And The Rapper of My Eyes, I've not watched it, probably should watch it. I've not heard anything about it, but that's one image I've seen, like multiple images of it, but I can't talk. I don't know what exactly it's about. I've seen a little bit about it, but don't know anything besides. There's multiple animes that I want to watch this season, but didn't came to us. I was with uni, my final assignments were there. Even though I don't have the time to watch it, but there's just other stuff happening right now. Farming with another isekai, all good stuff. Hidemakun, freaking amazing. Also a manga reader, which is amazing, and the adaptation is going to be really cool. It's good, and what we are going to see more in the future is really cool. I've been enjoying this so far. So, I said in book one, I've not watched it. This is one of the animes I've wanted to watch. I've not watched it. Need to watch it. It's by the same creator of Violet Evergarden, which is really amazing. That's why I was really interested in watching this. I've heard no one talking about this, but drama, fancy romance, interesting. Yeah, I've seen some clips. I've not watched it. I heard this good, but I've not watched it. I heard this is also potentially good. I'll watch it. Really good. Overdose. Avant-garde. What does it mean? Avant-garde. Experimental fiction which shuns conventional storytelling at the time it was created. These stories often invoke unsettled feelings because they reject traditional ways in which we prefer our view or escape from the world. Narrative is avant-garde works is often of higher importance than the content. Legal structures are often fall into this genre. Though this simply being darker, edgier, or cynical doesn't mean the work is an avant-garde. Alright, interesting. Based on the animes I can see here, potentially I can see what kind of anime that is. If we have Fooly Cooly and Fooly Cooly is there. Then we have Uzumaki, Paprika, Perfect Blue, Serial Experience Lane, Neon Genesis. Goodness gracious, interesting. I'd like to check this out because now I'm quite intrigued. And yeah, none of these I've watched in particular. When the Girlfriend gets another season, good for that, I guess. I only watched season 1, so I cannot talk about it further. Season 1 was okay, but good for the people who enjoyed When the Girlfriend season 6, which is coming out in the future. And people who watch the anime, can you tell me if it's genuinely good or like, yeah. Rooster Fight. Oh, this was an anime I wanted to watch. I need to go back to it. I need to watch it. Besides that, yeah, there's nothing much further I've watched or heard anything about. Yeah, that's basically it. The Version of the Great. It'll took extra 5 minutes. Jeez. Besides that, that's it, I guess. We typically series, ongoing series, and besides, I've nothing heard since of the series. The real anime. We need a proper like anime. Come on, man. besides that, I think that's everything. If you come to movie, oh, I wanted to watch Kido Keisatsu Pop Nova Itzy, because the anime is really interesting. It's also like a mecha anime, which I love. Besides that, and I think yeah, there were some special with Soyuz for the one, and then also My Hero Academia. But yeah, that's it. I think the general season was good. I feel like a lot of people were surprised to see like the stories for the wand. Even though season 1 was good, but season 2 picked up a lot, I would say. And also we have a lot of romance who's been really been doing well, especially. Even though it doesn't say here romance, I would say also Marriage Toxin also belongs to romance category. Yeah, a lot of romance has been talked about, especially these three. Also a bit of Marriage Toxin. The fact that Dr. Stone's ended is really crazy. The story Zone 1 picked up a lot. Isekai was good, especially series like ReZero has been very highly regarded, which makes sense. Which Atelier have been amazing, and yeah, I'm interested what's comes next. I've already talked about which anime I'm going to be watching in my summer season. So yeah, if you have not checked it out, it should be somewhere here. You can see it. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Shogun Zora. Write down in the comment section below which series are you very excited about for the summer season, also which anime, what do you think of the spring season of 2026. But yeah, let your light shine bright, may God bless you all, and bye.